What is math? It's a bunch of numbers all put together with addition and multiplication and stuff. Then sometimes there's a letter or two for some reason. That doesn't answer my question though. Sure, that's how you do math, but what is math itself? Give up? Maybe that's because mathematics has no clear-cut definition. Everyone has their own idea for a definition, but we can't all agree on one thing. Here's one idea. Math is the study of relationships. No, not those kinds of relationships, but rather quantitative relationships. Think about it. Take the equation 5x plus 13 equals 103. We've been presented with a true statement that describes the relationship between x and 103, because through mathematical operations, multiplication, addition, subtraction, and division, x, which equals 18, is transformed into 103. Okay, you might concede, I guess algebra could be the study of quantitative relationships, but what about all the other branches of mathematics? Fair point. One of the reasons math is so hard to define is because math is such an umbrella term. Perhaps we'll never know one definition that covers all the subtopics within it. Those subtopics, however, are much more specific and far more easily defined. The two biggest sects are, of course, pure mathematics and applied mathematics. Applied math is again divided into more subsections, like physics and chemistry, and then again divided into subjects such as stoichiometry and mechanics. They are branches of science that use mathematics with real measurements and calculations to figure stuff out. Pure math, however, is what you learn in math class. The stuff that makes you think, when am I ever going to use this? That's because the concepts are all abstract and the numbers all arbitrary. Pure mathematics analyzes patterns and such that can aid categories of applied mathematics without necessarily tending to do so, and vice versa, e.g., trigonometry playing a big role in physics. So, did you make this whole video just to tell us about pure and applied math? Not necessarily. I made this video because I'm good at math and, hold on to your hats, I actually enjoy doing it. It's true. While I'm not super pumped to get started on my math homework every day, there's a big feeling of accomplishment and joy whenever I finish a difficult problem. It's almost like solving a puzzle. What's wrong with you, you ask? Nothing. I'm certainly not alone, and that's only the tip of the iceberg. Ever heard the term mathematical beauty? That's right. Some crazy people actually find math pretty. Let's look at an equation called Euler's identity. It's a seemingly simple statement. E to the I pi plus 1 equals 0. However, it's regarded as one of the most mathematically beautiful equations ever discovered. It shows the relationship between 5 seemingly separate constants. One of those constants is iota, an imaginary number that represents the square root of -1. It's an imaginary number because mathematicians couldn't get enough of the literally infinite amount of numbers in the world, so they made one up. In reality, there is no such thing as the square root of -1, but when a bunch of nerds like me decided we wanted to do more math, we decided to give it a name. I don't know about you, but I think that's pretty dang cool. So why call this video numbers instead of math, do you wonder? Well, aspiring engineers like me might use advanced math every day and like it, but it's the numbers themselves that affect all of us. Numbers represent tangible quantities, whether it be money, pounds, or anything else. These numbers have significance and influence us every day of our lives. For instance, this video can only be 5 minutes